funny.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I don't give a fuck about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
Dun 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 dun.
Okay. Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe.
Sorry about the, I don't know if you guys were there for my last one or not. Well, I don't know, probably. But it's like 7-3 right now, I think. Hopefully I can beat the Giants right now, because they're freaking hard right now. Go to back-to-back championships.
You know, I sat down with my accountant, he said I got good news and I got bad news. Okay. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is...
If I hit it one time, pipe up.
Welcome back, everyone, to MetLife Stadium here in New Jersey. It's the Giants in control of the football as we get back to the action in the first quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing, Jones. That's complete left side to Shepard. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. The numbers for Shepard in last week's game: 8 catches, 93 yards.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is #1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 45-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains. On 1st down, Jones gets us out to Saquon Barkley. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 36-yard line.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
7, Giants 3.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard.
Now none.
From the gun, Jones. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on 3rd? Operating from the gun, Jones.
Oh my God!
And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 23. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues.
It's so hard, literally.
That's a play that'll likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
He'll have a 1st down inside the 10.
My God.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Evan Ingram with touchdown number 7 on the year as they have taken the lead.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
And now it's blocked.
Oh, it's over. Get it. Oh,
This is a
no.
live ball.
Wait. Oh, okay, good. Okay.
So after the block, PAT, they're ready to kick this one off.
I thought it was like literally just
And this carries into
it was
the
like,
end
oh
zone.
no, take it down, no, take a knee, no, oh my gosh, no, I did not
And
need
nowhere
that.
to go.
Oh,
He
no.
only makes it to the 5.
I totally forgot you
Not
got to
exactly
play
a banner
A or
return,
B
so he
just
doesn't
to
give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go
just
a long
to be able
way
to
now to
do
try and
stuff like
score
that.
some points.
Oh,
I
like
do know
just
this from experience.
to like take a knee right
There
down
will
the
be a
end
few
zone, get some
comments
yardage.
muttered
I
his
totally
way
forgot
by
about how
the
to press one
offense
button.
as they head out on the field.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield.
He's got a man.
Yeah, boy. Oh, go.
There
Go,
he
Coop, go.
goes.
Go, Coop, go.
Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
Point after.
Oh, never mind.
And the lead is up to 5. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. But the focus shifts back to Daniel Jones and company. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but bottom line, his team's losing. They got to fix something.
And it starts with him. He has to keep that little quarterback strut.
Into heavy traffic.
Oh,
and
it's a
intercepted.
Get the way. Good
Picked
job.
up
Oh,
by
man.
Leighton Vander Esch. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
Let's get some Elliott. Come on, Elliott. Let's see what you got.
The first down carry by Elliott. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Elliott. And he's going to get this pretty close to the first down marker at the Giants' 15-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And now running right through it. They showed
go.
a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. He'll get 8 on the keeper there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. A little do-it-yourself run right there, and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave it. If they continue to allow him to do that,
come on.
they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. They did do a nice job there, forcing a loss.
Oh, no!
Credit the Giants defense that time in pass coverage. 4th down. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back to...
And this is
Yeah.
for a Cowboy touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Madden says the rock.
And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will make it into the end zone, and this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25 yards.
As the Giants head back out there, let's take a look at the playoff picture in the NFC. And it's right about this time of the year that you start to say this is when the cream rises to the top. Week 15, 3 weeks left to go, but still plenty to be determined.
There certainly is, because we all know everyone is aiming for that number one seed.
I'm gonna have Blitz, yeah.
But failing that, because only 2 teams in the NFL get a bye, 1 from each conference, that question becomes who's hot, who's peaking at the right time as you start.
Oh, damn, I missed that.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores. And the ball is out. Jones got hit.
Vamos,
The Cowboys have recovered.
Fumbled on the play. Recovered by Dallas.
And in this very cold night air, how much harder, Charles, is it to hang on to that football?
It's a lot harder, and I know for the most part we think about a ball being slick when there's rain or snow, any type of moisture. But when it's cold and dry like this, and it is cold, it's also slick that way because you're not able to really grip it the same way. Your hands are cold, and then the hits seem harder. So, yeah, it's a lot more difficult to hold on to the football, which means you have to emphasize it that much more.
Wind chills right now, 12 degrees. Over the middle, Cooper with it. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, and tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
And it's caught. And down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Complete.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than 1 tackler to the
ball.
ball.
Damn it!
He broke the first tackle.
I thought
Luckily
I was
enough,
waiting for that.
there were more people there to get him down. I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on third down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try, and they're going to get to him a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
You guys cannot literally block.
And the Giants are going to get the football back. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time?
You're so close.
I don't think
You're
they'll
so
be
close.
daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
Evan Ingram was the intended target.
The replay for Giants,
second
Giants
down.
fans out there.
To throw again, Jones. And his throw is going to be incomplete. He was looking for Evan Ingram, the tight end. And it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
That's taken inside his own 40. A field position changer there. 49 yards on the punt. Couple that with a loss on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. They'll start the drive with Elliott. Legs
Got me. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, let's go.
20, 10, touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Reserve
Yes, sir.
now for the PAT. And that one makes this a 19-point game. I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. This will make it into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Well, the white flag coming out.
Ball now because it's halftime, baby.
The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis, where it was the Colts who were able to come away with the home victory. Jameis Winston leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. Next, we head off to check out another game, and they were losers in that one to the visiting Green Bay Packers. Aaron Rodgers, 5 touchdown passes, leading his guys to the victory. Lastly, let's get up to Buffalo to check on the Bills. And they were winners as they defeat the visiting New England Patriots. 28-24, the final score. In the game you're watching, you've seen a strong first half out of Dak Prescott. His 3 touchdown passes have his guys out in front as we hand things back over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
He's like, doink. Excuse me, pardon me, come do. Excuse me, pardon me, come do. Hold up. We them boys.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but
excuse me, pardon me, come do. Excuse me.
That's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
He's like, excuse me, pardon me.
Prescott from the gun. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, It makes it tough to defend.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Able to hit his target Lamb.
Oh, dang, I thought I could run Lamb.
That catch good for only a couple.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
I'm sure I'm not John for this. Hopefully he'll get it.
To the air again, Prescott. And he'll take
Yeah.
it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
To Blake Jarwin.
Blake Jarwin with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
Brandon, is there any way you and I can join this quarterback in the zone he's in? He's absolutely feeling it. Touchdown after touchdown, throwing the ball.
Now Zerline on and the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's capped off for the Cowboys touchdown.
I kind of figured this out. The Cowboys would celebrate if they, you know, when they play good like this.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 20.
And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. From the gun, Jones. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Operating from the gun, Jones. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. Now we've got a giant player here, slow to get up after that last play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
Looking like a standing ovation.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. From the gun, Jones over the middle.
Damn it.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Now Jones. Now Jones is
Yeah, give me that ball. Give me that ball.
And the Cowboys have recovered. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
Give me that ball. Give me that ball. No, that's in my house.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
That type of run right there, that just fires me up when I watch it, because that's maybe the most underrated aspect of his game. The ability to break tackles and know where the first down chains are and pick them up.
He's tough, good pedigree. Dad Stacy was a linebacker at Missouri.
Yeah, and how about Mom on the track team? So I think that's where the speed came from. And she's not shy about letting us know that, too.
Yeah, I got the best of both worlds. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Completes it.
Get again, Coop. Get again, Coop. Got my face.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
He did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped. And that is
get it, Lamb. Get it, Lamb.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
Number 88.
CeeDee Lamb. His second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Cowboys capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown.
You got ooh.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
New York ready to go again offensively. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
And can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Oh, I did wrong.
Back to throw.
Get my way, Coop. Get my way. It's mine, it's mine.
Made by Slayton. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Oh, I know why
he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
A good head-down running on the return gets about 15 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a
pitch call inside the 25. And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field. A big play here for Dallas. 48 yards.
Never doubt the cowboy.
And as they come to the line, they will
I
not
just
be
like
able to
on
get
easy
off
mode,
another
but
play
really
and
for
so
Madden
there's
21 there's
one out
pro, there's
on
all
this
star,
third
and then
quarter.
there's
We'll
like something
return
else
with
as
more
well.
after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
I have this on pro, so it's like
So
it all
from
depends like how
inside
the
the
other
20,
teams.
here's
I don't know.
first
I
and
don't know how
10 at the
Madden
18.
game works.
Prescott. And it's incomplete, broken.
There you
up.
go.
But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1 yard line.
1 yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
And this ball is caught
Yeah.
by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
To CD Lamb.
A 1 yard touchdown pass. And the Cowboys capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game: defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Well, they got the ball in great field position. 1 play later, boom, end zone. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will make it into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard
So out now comes the offense back onto the field. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole.
Hey,
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
D-law action. Let's go.
Looking to throw. Jones. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant 1st down.
You always worry about those smaller receivers running through that gnarly patch of land in the middle of the field. But he did a really nice job there holding on to the football and protected himself as best he could while completing the play.
Give me that ball.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Randy Gregory in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow, what a season.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Another try after the 1st down sack. Jones. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Yeah.
And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46.
We can make this one pretty simple.
I'm surprised and I'm like glad that Smith's like number is gonna be changed. How he's gonna be from 9 to 54 to 9. That's my college team. That was his college team. Got like Notre Dame because he was number 9, and now I'm surprised like Romo let him. Well, I don't know about Romo, but I guess when Romo found out, he was okay with it, which is pretty cool.
He's on to kick it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter.
Let me see if I can do this time. Oh, he kicked out.
Spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Possession of the football going back to the Cowboys. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll try and run some clock now with Elliott.
There we go.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
14 yards, good for a Cowboy 1st down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
I'm away. Ah, dang it.
Good one on 1st down as he's able to pick up about 6 there.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players. Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. On 2nd down, Elliott.
I tried to go the other way. But it didn't work.
One tackle, but then quickly brought down. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd.
10 carry now for Elliott. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy 1st down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
Ah, dang it. It's hard because you can't switch the red to the green. You really can't do it with one play like that.
Going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Now we've got a giant player here slow to get up after that last play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Elliott.
Oh my God! What the heck? He won't let me run.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show positive for actually stopping him running the football.
It's been a really long night for them, hasn't it? So they got a little bit of a win there, but let's face it, the vision that he's had running the football has carried his feet to the open spaces and to big yardage all night.
And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Touchdown.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
What do you call it? The the new Nav 22, because that's where they can really like update the fans and everything on like let you do all the other stuff to the players and to the coaches. So it's pretty cool. Can't wait for that to come out.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. That time a 9-play drive, and it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will make it into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
And now back out comes the offense. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Now Jones throwing on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Tate, and he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
Tonight's
a big offensive explosion help leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Cowboys, they move ever closer to the perfect regular season as they run things to 14-0. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for the Giants, their playoff hopes take a hit as they drop to 7-7. And they'll be back home next week as they're set to take on the Carolina Panthers. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
They don't know my name. I'll get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. I'll get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. They say fall and you let go, but I know I got an antidote to retain some kind of self-control. Look inside my head through a telescope. You erase all the calls from a telephone. No sense of smile, maybe tell a joke. Holding back your tears, singing minimal syllables. Yeah, look at me, at the asylum. Was a fate or mistake, cause the time ain't up. Yeah, the parts of my mind don't get much love. If you want in my head, come and call me up. You look like a twisted Robin Hood. Yeah, you take from the rich and the poor and us. Wearing diamond shoes where you walk your pugs in a town you create where there ain't no love. Where do I go when I'm alone? Not on the phone, when I'm on my own. They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade.
Stop taking, but still got a reflux. I drip out from the socket to a teacup. Drink up inside. Look when they peep us. Choose us in the belly of the beach, but outside there's a war.
So that's all we're gonna do it for today.